Nationwide and here in Arizona, people who've already been vaccinated have still come down with COVID-19.
Doctors say that those people have not died or been hospitalized because of getting the virus, but obviously it's still a point of concern for people. Fox 10's Irene Snyder is live tonight with more. Irene?
Well, Christy and John, good evening. So far, less than 1% of people in the United States who've gotten the COVID-19 vaccine have later on contracted the virus. And doctors say, though, because the numbers are so low at this point, and most of those people who get the COVID-19 vaccine after getting the vaccine, their cases are very mild. They say at this point they are not too concerned. 5,800 people nationwide and nearly 300 people in Arizona have come down with COVID-19 after getting vaccinated, a reality that doctors say is to be expected.
If you remember, there was nothing guaranteed that was 100% protection from anything. It was a culmination of things. So it is not surprised a very small subset of people, even though they've gotten the vaccine and have antibodies, can still get exposed and catch the virus.
President of the Arizona Medical Association, Ross Goldberg, says that a few of his own patients and colleagues across the country already vaccinated have contracted the virus. But those with these breakthrough cases, Goldberg says, have not had any severe symptoms.
People are not getting hospitalized, nor are they getting really sick and dying, which is what the point of the vaccine was to provide protection, but it's not going to be 100%.
So far, nationwide, more than 76 million people have been vaccinated, and less than 1% of those people have gotten the virus afterwards. And Goldberg says that is a good sign that the vaccine is doing its job.
The big question is, can you transmit it to other people? We're still figuring that out. It's starting to look promising. We don't know yet, but I want them to not really kind of be super worried. Yes, you always be worried when you get something, but the vaccines are helping even if you get exposed to the virus, because there is some protective layer given with the antibodies you develop from the vaccine.
And Goldberg also advises that if you are vaccinated, to continue to wear a mask and social distance for the protection of others around you who may not be vaccinated just yet. He says once we reach herd immunity, then at that point we can begin to relax some of those mitigation measures. Reporting live in Phoenix, I'm Irene Snyder for Fox 10 News.